In how many ways can we contribute to the process to decolonization in Canada? One way could be, first of all, understand this process and specifically this word that means what means decolonization. In my opinion, I would say that include all groups, especially the native groups, indigenous people, immigrants, and all the minorities to the society, and all the activities that the society do is quite important to make grow and have a better society. Another thing that we could do is give voice to the marginalized voices, give opinion and recognize their right to be, to show history, culture, and customs, and all the things that are the legacy of this country. And I will like to finish with we can build bridges to the dialogue, respectful and open to their ideas and all the things that they would like to share with us. And I think this could lead to a better understanding, better environment, and of course, a better society.
Well, hello. I'll be discussing about how decolonization has been impacted Canada through policies for institutions, and I would like to talk about the indigenous people, which they were the most affected by colonization, right? It's been said that education or access to education, health, it's been difficult for those kind of people, and colonization is like a culture that was brought from another country, another religion, for another entire culture to Canada, to those territories. And for sure there were people before here, their culture, their beliefs, the way that they wanted to do the things, it's been changed by another way to think. So that's why for Canadian citizens it's important to take action and to take a step forward to change the direction of it. Colonization is like something that has to change, at least because we are living the year 2024, and it's like, okay, we are not like in the 19s, the 80s, 60s, whatever. But we can for sure change that. I mean, the Canadian citizens can look or act to change that way, and where they elect their president or something, can things like that.
Hello. Have you heard about this indigenous land residents in Canada? These initiatives aim to promote or reconcile their cultural and language and arts. These initiatives are often driven by these indigenous leaders or indigenous communities. These initiatives recognizes their importance on recognizing their healing of their identities. Many indigenous communities here in Canada are doing their best also to preserve their own language, recognizing them as an integral to their cultural identity and essential for their intergenerational transmission of knowledge. These initiatives focus on promoting self-governance, indigenous studies, and economic growth. There's plenty of indigenous-led initiatives here in Canada, but they may differ or vary in scope or scale. But at the end, they only share one goal, and that is to promote their indigenous knowledge, indigenous culture, preserve their indigenous language, and most importantly, top of all, their indigenous rights.
To try to answer you this question, I would like to speak you from three different perspectives. The first would be the social justice, that it could be tackled with supporting marginalized communities through providing support for different voices, different projects about them. Policy reform, that is, of course, is very important to speak with the government and try to solve many issues in collaboration with the government. And third, that is very important, and economic justice, that is to provide jobs, that is to provide fair wages and fair opportunities for all communities, right? Social organization is very important because you cannot support communities, you cannot impulse the projects of the communities without building a team, without building several teams in communities, and also collaborate and network with several leaders of these communities. Another form that could be addressed to try to solve these issues is to form projects in short term, in medium term, and in large term to try to solve the problem of the restitution of the land and the restitution of many rights that are very important for Indigenous people in Canada. It could be land-back initiatives, that it could be super important, treaty rights recognition, language revitalization, and also it's very important to consider to support the cultural responsive education with the families, with the different projects, and also the economic development, providing better opportunities for the Indigenous communities in Canada, and with fair wages and fair education. That could be a feasible solution for these communities. Thank you.